107.5, The Game Podcasting, is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
The fear of what we've seen, I don't know if you can change that after 9 games. You can change the offense,
sure,
but I don't know if you can change who you are in terms of blowing games the way South Carolina has in the fourth quarter.
That's the thing about something like that persisting throughout a season. If something happens once, whatever, it's an anomaly, you can excuse it. If it happens twice, like, okay, it's a little worrisome. When it's happening multiple times throughout the year, and again, we're 3 games away from the season being over at this point in time, it just becomes a part of your identity. Now, yes, part of the reason for that is your offense not being able to hold up, and eventually your defense, as well as they play, eventually has to collapse because they just have so much pressure on them. Been out there for a lot of plays and gone up against some really good offenses this year. So I put it's certainly the defense on the field that is causing these things to happen, but the offense does have an effect on that too. So it's a collaborative team effort. And look, we've talked about. I said yesterday, I'm dying to see what this very offense looks like 24 hours from now. Again, I hope they win the toss and elect to receive so we can see it right off the jump. But I don't know how much different it can be to where, again, we're talking about a team that had not eclipsed 350 yards of offense in a single game this year, struggling to score over 20 points. They'd only done it twice, so far this year. And I don't really know if Furry being the play caller suddenly changes those things. Could be a little bit better in some areas, but I don't know if it's enough to go out there and pull off an upset on the road against the number 3 team.
Everybody's kind of down in the dumps about the men's sports around here. Basketball coming off the year they did. Baseball coming off the year they did. Now football 3-6. Louisville's going to be top 10 in basketball come next week. I assume they're not going to lose this weekend. I don't even know if they got a game. But after knocking off Kentucky in a fun game this week, football's top 20. They were banging on the door of the College World Playoff. The Cardinals program up there has it kind of rolling. Baseball, I hadn't looked. I don't know how they did in baseball last year. I truthfully don't keep up. I know they've been a strong program in the past, but I think things have started to fall off just a tad.
By the way, they play Ohio coming up tomorrow in basketball, so I think they'll probably win that game. But yeah, and there's still technically a pathway for them to get to the college ball playoff, though it took a little bit of a hit with their loss to Cal this past weekend. But yeah, it's one of those programs where you kind of look at the collective sum of what they're doing in all sports and like, hey, it's not a bad time to be a Louisville fan. Now, that wasn't the case a couple years ago.
No.
But right now, things look okay. And, again, I think we've detailed plenty of times that, unfortunately, men's sports this season have been quite underwhelming when it comes to South Carolina. Hopefully, Lamont Paris's crew is starting a better outlook on 2026, but we'll see.